maximum mouthage.
I can show you my ass.
What? Season 2.
Hello, folks.
And cue the intro. The intro's playing. Okay, we're good.
Yeah, the intro would have already been done by now.
Hi.
Are you? Are you high?
Bro, there's some days of the week I wish I did it. But then I go home.
Yeah,
And then it happens.
seriously.
Ain't no shot at him. But yeah.
What?
Folks, maximum mouthage here tonight. Medakai is in the host seat.
I'm in the driver's seat now.
Yeah,
This is
he's in the
my
driver's
This is
seat.
my podcast now, punk.
Alongside.
I don't see any fucking steering wheel. Who gave him a fucking license?
Seriously, we're all gonna freaking die. Call sign suitcase over here and me, Maze Boy 91.
We're going Disney, folks.
Yes.
Yes, we're going to Disney World.
Disney World.
We
We're going to
did
Disney
a,
World, and we're going to do a podcast. That'd be awesome.
bro.
We talked about going to Disney, the three of us.
Time we
next
do
year.
like video.
We should do like a full podcast at Disney.
That would be cool. I'm not
No,
gonna
we
lie.
gotta do.
in our hotel room.
We got to do.
Hi.
We got to at least do one, even if it's a quick one, at Retro Game Con for like Saturday, like what we thought of it afterwards.
We could do
I'd
that.
be
Because then
down.
Sunday's kind of just like the chill day, do whatever else you want.
Because we could like,
But
we
Friday,
could, like,
Saturday's
bring
the
Caden in
big
and do
hit
just
it.
a quickie.
Yeah.
Just a quick. Now, if we're gonna be going through that,
Damn.
Got to crack one open.
gotta crack one open and get wasted with the boys.
You're drinking
Bro, that's caffeine-free
caffeine-free
Pepsi.
Pepsi, you fuck.
Shh, you're not supposed to say anything.
Oh, come on, be a man. Slurping the mic.
Yeah, there you go.
You'd like that, wouldn't you? You'd probably enjoy that sound
I
afterwards.
was just waiting for it, and it didn't happen. I got disappointed.
Ooh, that was a nice long one.
And welcome to Maximum Mouthage officially.
Yes. All right, Medakai, you're up, brother.
There we go.
There's
Now
the
we're us.
spike.
So, I got a couple lists here. We're going to do it by Disney's time era.
Fuck
Their
hell, we're
whole-
gonna be here for 5 hours.
It ain't that big. Well, depends. Depends on what movies you want to talk about. So they had different names for their eras depending on what happened during it.
Oh God, it's the seasonal arc.
Yep. So 1930 to 1940 was what they called their golden age. So what they released was Snow White, Pinocchio, Fantasia, Dumbo, and Bambi.
Just released my golden age.
And Suitcase of Spark. Any of those you want to talk about?
Oh, once you say again, Snow White.
Snow White, Pinocchio, Fantasia, Dumbo, and Bambi.
I really like the fact that Fantasia was just pretty much a whole movie done with nothing but music.
Yeah,
there was
that
no near to no dialogue.
I have only seen the full movie of Snow White in that era.
Really?
Really?
I've seen bits and pieces of the other ones, but I haven't actually
Wow.
sat down and watched them.
Well, we know what we're doing someday.
I know.
So, well, to be fair, this one over here, in the past decade, has only seen Hercules one time. Because he never saw Hercules as a kid, so our other friend, A-Ryle, and me made him watch Hercules.
Yeah, it's a good movie.
Like, I'm sorry, you cannot go through Disney life and not see Hercules. So, we made
I
you do
haven't
it.
seen it in such a long time.
Mm-hmm.
So there was I saw this, it was at a convention, I don't know if it was a Comic-Con or something. They got a group together of all the Disney villains. Like, so you got Ursula, you got Jafar, you got all that. One of them was dressed up as a hunter, like your traditional hunter.
Oh,
Nobody could figure out who he was.
Oh, the Fox and the Hound.
No,
Oh, Bambi.
it was
I
the
was gonna say,
hunter
that
who
was
shot Bambi's mom. And everybody's like, wait, oh my God.
Now, see, I have not seen the full movie of Bambi, and I even knew that.
Yeah.
Have you ever seen that meme where it's this guy talking about movies, and he's like doing a stream of like a hunting game, and this donation pops up and it goes, "Bitsy, you ruined John Wick for me. I'm going to watch Bambi now. I've never seen it before." And he goes, he's like, "Oh, Bambi, amazing classic. You got to watch it." Spoiler, and he like 180s and just domes a deal. It's so fucking funny.
I've seen that.
Listen, if it was like a live action, like any other movie, you could not get away with making that joke.
No, you
It's-
couldn't.
And now they're doing live action horror movies of classics like that, and I hate them all. From what I've seen, I hate them all.
Going back to the Disney classics, though,
Yeah.
I'd say it was Snow White. It's just that it's that
That was the
classic.
very first one they made.
Really?
Their very first movie. And they won the, it was either Oscar or Emmy, because everyone does the gold trophies. And Snow White, they got the normal size one, and then 7 little ones for
That's
the dwarves.
awesome. I think that's just like one of those classics that
is?
no
Snow
matter
White.
what age that you're at, you can just sit down and watch it.
Yeah.
That's what Disney was at
Hi
that point.
ho, hi ho.
Yeah.
It's off to work we go.
Do. Actually, when we were in Boy Scouts, there was a parody of that.
Oh no, was it awful?
Yeah.
Yes.
I ho, it's off to work we go with blade cuts and blown up butts. I ho.
That's incredible.
Yeah.
There was multiple verses, but
You know, there is a theory. So think about what the magic mirror prophesies for Snow White. Pale white skin, blood red lips, hair as dark as night. There's a theory that she's a vampire.
I could see that.
I could see that too.
Yep. But also, if you think about it, the queen was just like so head over heels mad that Snow White was the fairest in the land at that point. All she could have done was have the magic mirror or like make a potion or whatever to make herself more beautiful,
Yeah.
rather than have a huntsman cut her heart out
Petty bitch.
and then turn into an old hag when you figured out she's alive.
What, and ruin the movie plot?
Listen, that's a lot of movies at that point.
We're inclusive here. I would make a joke, but no.
Do it.
Women coffee emoji.
I get it.
So, like, that was their first deal. They didn't do a whole lot of good things. Others. Then we got in the 50s, which is their silver age, they call it.
Why would they fucking downgrade?
I have no. The next one's bronze.
What's like now the shit age?
Yeah.
No, now technically is what they call their revival era. From like 2000,
I don't know.
From
They
like
haven't been doing that
2009
great
upwards.
lately.
Yeah.
But 1950, we got the release of Cinderella,
I mean,
Alice in Wonderland,
I mean,
Peter Pan, Lady and the Tramp.
I mean,
I only brought this up because everybody knows this. Old Yeller
I mean,
and Sleeping Beauty.
I mean,
And again, like,
sorry.
what can you say bad about them?
Yeah. I mean, you
Yeah.
know.
But their Cinderella is based off a book as well, actually.
Yeah, and the book's really fucked
The
up.
book, like, instead of just, oh, I'm leaving, go away, this, that, and the other. No, she comes back as queen and makes her stepmother dance in red hot metal shoes until she dies for
Yeah.
her amusement.
A lot of those books are fucked up, dude.
Oh, fun fact, I missed this for Pinocchio. In the book, he throws a brick at Jiminy Cricket and it kills him because Jiminy Cricket told him no, to not go to the island where they turned into donkeys.
Yeah.
Shit.
So he threw a brick at him and killed his conscience. So now
You know,
Pinocchio does not care.
That's the thing with all these Disney classics. A lot of them are, turned child oriented and family oriented because a lot of these stories are really fucked
I
up.
can bring.
Yeah.
I'd bring this up in the '90s part, but I might forget. Need we talk about Zeus?
I mean, Zeus just sticks his dick in everything.
Yeah, if you play Immortal Phoenix Rising, he literally makes fun of himself for that because him and
And
whoever the-
Loki gets fucked by a horse.
him and whoever the dude that he had get his liver ripped out by a hawk and keep regenerating over and over. They're talking about because they're the narrators of that game, and he makes fun of himself that he screws everything.
Huh.
But then, like in Disney's version, they're supposed to make us believe he's like him and Hera are like model parents. When she wanted to kill Hercules and send him through his 10
Well,
trials.
yeah, because wasn't Hercules like a bastard son, basically?
Yeah.
Wasn't Hera's kid.
He was also a douche. Like
Yeah.
Hercules was not a good dude. Play God of War, he's not a good dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But then she forced him to fight the Nemean lion, do this, that, and the other, and he faced all the trials and won. But it's like, and then you got turned Disney. It's like, oh, they're the greatest things ever. And then you get reality, and it's like, no.
Yeah, Heracles is
It's like,
not
no.
great.
Yeah. They gave us false interpretations of all these stories.
That is also the real like pronunciation of it. It's not Hercules. It's
Heracles.
Heracles.
Yep, it's Heracles.
But we're uncultured swines. We say
Hercules,
Hercules.
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 Bro, I don't care. I still believe that even that kid was Eddie Murphy. I don't care. That dining room scene is the best thing in comedy.
I chant that every single time I carry in all the groceries at once.
Hercules, Hercules.
I have like 7 bags on my arms. Hercules, Hercules.
You ever hear
We're
the
men.
theory
We
of-
take them all in at once.
Yep, and
Even
then
if it kills us.
and then your arms die for like 3 hours after. It's like, I can't even lift a game controller. What did I just do?
I know I joked about this, but I'm committing to it.
You're laying down, aren't you?
Boy.
Dude, that is the absolute worst idea. See, Suitcase
See, now
has
he's gonna
the whole
sit
couch
up
to
and-
himself.
now he's gonna
and
sit
Medicai's
up.
in a separate chair.
Now he's going to sit up and forget the microphone's there and just bash his face on the microphone.
How's it picking me up?
Keep talking.
Ass.
It's picking you up, I guess.
All right.
All right, cool.
Yeah.
This is the committal. Oh, I'm comfy, boys.
Yeah, 5 minutes later.
Yep. If you hear snoring.
You snore and throw something at him.
And it's not even Suitcase, it's me.
Yeah. It's like I'm looking right at you, fall asleep with your eyes open. He's like, bro, you ever hear the dark theory about Peter Pan?
They kidnapped
I think
him.
I have.
He
but-
kidnaps the kids, and if they start growing up or they want to go back to the real world, he
them.
kills them. And that Captain Hook is actually the good guy because he was once a lost boy
Yep.
and grew up.
Captain Hook escaped, and now he wants to eat Peter Pan's asshole for breakfast.
Oh, just spreads the cheeks. And
Yeah.
The crust is the best.
Yeah.
fucking gross.
Y'all nasty. So we got more in the Silver Age. I take that back. This is from the 1950s to the 60s.
Ooh,
But
give me more.
their 1950s, 67 was their Silver Age. And we got those, but we also got 101 Dalmatians, the very first one. Sword in the
pretty good.
Stone and Jungle Book.
I love Jungle Book.
Yeah. And honorable
Simple
mentions,
bare necessities.
Mary
Forget
Poppins.
about your worries and your strife.
I mean,
the bare necessities.
that's why a bear can rest at ease.
Make my
the
butt cheeks
song.
clap. What?
Damn.
I don't care. Like that
Excuse
song,
me?
that was that and the Elephant March are probably the 2 best songs in that movie.
Mm-hmm.
I think they were the only songs in that movie.
Actually,
Mine is Trust in Me.
somebody compared, I forgot what movie it was, another Disney classic, to Jungle Book. And there was actually a lot of scenes in that movie that were the same exact scenes. Oh, no, I know what it was.
Robin Hood.
Yeah, no, it was Jungle Book and Christopher Robin from Winnie the Pooh. There was a part where he was like going through
A lot of them.
a woods or whatever.
A lot of them back then, they just used the exact same backdrop.
Yeah, well,
And a
not,
lot
not
of it
just,
was the
not
exact
just the
same.
backdrop, the same animations.
Yeah,
They just changed
they
what the
did
character
with
looked
the
like.
Interesting.
And they put it right side by side next to each other, and
Yep.
frame by frame, it was the exact same animation.
I think there was
That's pretty
one.
crazy.
They did one with Robin Hood in Jungle Book where he's
Mm-hmm.
dancing with the monkey, and then it turned into the bear dancing with
Yep, you're right.
the hen.
But back then, I guarantee that just to cut costs. I mean,
Yeah,
it was
yeah.
easy.
they're
You had it.
animating these frame by frame, and
Exactly.
And here's another thing I'm going to say really quick.
And then
too.
in every frame, they had to like literally apply Snow White's blush every single time.
exactly.
Fucking crazy.
But it's insane to think that they hand drew every single
Never
animation
randomly paused a Disney movie back then.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
and they animated every single facial animation, every movement,
Yep.
and knowing how intricate and elaborate that these animations were is insane to think about. That they did this by hand back in the day.
Yeah, exactly.
And during the Silver Age, at the end of it, Walt Disney actually died. He died in
He
'66.
actually died?
He died in '66,
Shit. He couldn't have made it 3 more years?
but no, apparently not.
Damn.
Believe it or not, he had story ideas for the next 20 years saved up already.
Damn.
Not surprised.
So
Now,
we
what I'm wondering, did they use all those ideas?
yes,
They did use all of them?
because 1970s is your Bronze Era, right? So you've got. Oh, no, I lost myself. So 70 to 77 is the Bronze Era, and the notable mentions, the big ones were the Aristocats, Robin Hood, the one with the animals,
Yep.
the very first appearance of Winnie the Pooh,
Silly bear.
and the
That
Rescuers.
was the first appearance
Yep,
of Winnie the Pooh?
and the
Holy
Rescuers.
shit.
You know, I have the Rescuers. I've never watched it.
Yep. And honorable mention, Pete's Dragon, which is the live action, where the only thing animated was that dragon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wasn't that great of a movie?
Everybody wants to be a cat, yeah. Everybody wants to be a cat, yeah.
The fuck is wrong with you?
Everything.
Why do you gotta go first? Because I'm a lady. That's why. You're not a lady. You're nothing but our sister.
Yeah. I love that movie.
You talk about how crazy the butler is. But listen, what I wanted to try was creme de la Edgar.
Fuck yeah.
Hell
Like,
yeah.
if those crackers had no reason to look that delicious.
Seriously. No, I 100% agree with that.
Somebody's like, it's just crackers and milk. No, it's creme de la Edgar, you uncultured swine.
Yeah.
And, excuse me, let me die first. So now we have the actual 80s, which this is now where Walt's ideas ran out. So now this is what they consider the Dark Ages. Now they're doing original stuff. They're in uncharted territory now at Disney Studios.
Damn.
But what we got for honorable mentions at that point,
God, that was crispy.
was The Fox and the Hound,
Yeah.
which that scene tears your heartstrings. You got The Black Cauldron, Oliver and Company.
Yeah.
I know there's more. They did. So yeah, The Wizard of Oz at that point. That was like in the 30s.
Wait,
they
they
did
were Wizard of Oz?
No, that
Oh.
wasn't Disney. But Disney did a sequel, Return to Oz.
Weird.
It was kind of creepy.
Oh, yeah.
I don't remember that.
It has a pumpkin head guy named Pumpkin Jack. There's a TikTok, the Cogsworth.
I haven't seen the whole thing. I've seen bits and pieces.
There-
It is
there's
kinda
a-
weird.
I've never heard of it. That's pretty crazy.
It's kind of a great movie, but also they all turned to stone because of the Gnome King and a spell he has.
Damn.
So Lion, Scarecrow, and Tin Man are all turned to stone, and Dorothy got brought back.
Wow.
Yeah, it's
So,
kind of great.
I've seen Black Cauldron, Oliver and Company at one point. I don't remember anything from those.
Also,
movies,
they
so-
also introduced Honey, I Shrunk the Kids and The Little Mermaid by that point.
Fair enough. Black Cauldron was a pretty dark movie
That was-
for Disney.
Yeah.
Like, that villain, minus Chernabog, I think he's the scariest villain I've ever seen.
Yeah.
Chernabog scares me. Especially when they put him in Once Upon a Time, and he pretty much blew the town up.
Yeah.
He was wild.
Well,
Actually, I think Hook released him, actually,
Ooh.
because Hook was a jerk.
Did he release him?
Yes, because I think he was the Dark One at that point, which is the most powerful dark magic user on the face of the planet.
Sounds hot.
And, yeah. But that was, at that point, Oliver and Company, fantastic movie. Let's be real.
I don't remember anything around that damn movie, though.
I remember
Was
it.
that the
It's-
one where the little
Tiger.
Chihuahua
Yeah.
was like,
Little cat.
no, it's Frankie. It's like, no, it's not Frankie. It's Francis.
That was the bulldog.
Yeah.
But the
But the Chihuahua was talking to the bulldog.
yep, the Chihuahua was
Yeah.
Tito.
Yeah.
And
Tito.
he's the one who fell in love with the poodle.
Yeah.
And then 89 to 99 was their renaissance. So now they're okay, we're good now. They actually brought in so this is where they started doing the songs telling your emotion and doing like a Broadway-esque kind of deal with their movies. So you brought in Little Mermaid, you've got Beauty and the Beast,
Classic.
Aladdin,
Classic.
my favorite Disney movie of all time, probably my favorite movie of all time, The Lion King,
Classic.
Pocahontas, The Hunchback of Notre Dame,
Classic.
Hercules,
Classic.
Mulan,
Very good, the movie.
and Tarzan.
Yeah, so okay, so that is definitely the era that I've watched the
Oh, yeah.
majority of those.
Yeah.
And let's see, and also in the 90s itself, Honey, I Blew Up the Kid. I think really big kid, like a toddler
Honey, I
running
blew
through
up the
town.
kid. There's just viscera everywhere.
Yep. Muppet Christmas Carol,
Oh my god, yeah.
Homeward Bound, number 1.
Homeward Bound was really good.
Hocus Pocus,
Oh god.
Return of Jafar.
Yeah.
This is all in that.
This is
era?
all in like the 90s itself.
Shit.
The straight to VHS.
Angels in the Outfield,
Huh.
which
I
you
don't
have
think I saw
Joseph
that.
Gordon-Levitt. You got Christopher Lloyd playing the lead angel. The first Santa Claus movie with Tim Allen.
Damn.
Disney?
Heavyweight. Yep, Heavyweights, which was think fat camp, but then you have a psychopathic Ben Stiller trying to whip the boys into shape in a way that should not be happening. And then Martin Mull, the teacher was bringing the teenage witch, punched him in the face.
Damn.
Hell yeah.
What do we got else? The Goofy movie.
That is probably like my favorite Disney movie.
This is also where they kind of started working with Pixar because we also got Toy Story.
Yep.
We got Muppet Treasure Island.
I haven't seen that.
Oh, you've never seen Muppet
I've never
Treasure
seen
Island?
that. I've never seen Muppet.
Tim
Treasure Island.
Oh my
Curry is
gosh.
Tim
I
Curry
know
plays
Tim
what's his
Curry's a
face?
masterpiece in that movie, but
He's
Oh,
like
I love
amazing.
that movie.
have you
That-
ever seen the? Speaking of Tim Curry, have you ever seen that clip from? He's like voicing a game, and he's like, "I'm going to the last place where capitalism hasn't touched," and then you see him like try not to laugh, and he's just like, "Spies." It's just it's like,
Frank. Okay, Tim Curry's like a genius.
Yeah.
spies.
Is there more to add to this fucking era?
Oh yeah, buddy.
Yeah, he's got 3 pages. So
Yep. Homeward Bound 2, Lost in San Francisco.
hell yeah,
James and the Giant Peach.
that was Disney.
That was Disney.
I forgot about that.
Really weird
That's
movie.
right.
It's really
Aladdin,
Tim
King of
Burton.
Thieves.
Yeah.
Okay, the other straight to VHS.
Aladdin,
movie.
King of Thieves. Yep.
That was
The live action 101 Dalmatians
Oh yeah, they did do a live action
with Glenn Close, who was also the voice of Tarzan's mama. Honey, We Shrunk Ourselves, which that's the one I remember.
That dude just needs to stop working with technology.
I love Rick Moranis though. He retired from acting to just be a father when his wife died.
I mean, that's the,
Like straight up.
that's a true man,
George of the Jungle with Brendan Fraser.
George.
of the
Did you know that was done by Weird Al?
I'm not surprised.
Really?
Yeah, the theme song was Weird Al.
Huh.
George
I had
of
no
the
idea.
Jungle.
Watch out for that tree. The Christmas Beauty and the Beast movie.
Oh, wasn't that dog shit?
I actually like that one.
Maze enjoyed that. That like he
But
I'm asking for the sake of like I haven't seen it. Wasn't
So-
it dog shit?
they
Here's
had a
the thing.
snowball fight.
I did not I still have, actually no, I still haven't. I have not seen the original Beauty and the Beast, but I watched the Christmas one.
Bro, we about to have a Disney one night with you like
Yeah.
no other.
Okay,
Yeah.
so since this is our era, can we talk about these movies?
Yeah, I'm almost done with the actual
Okay.
list, then we can run down through, yes. We got Lion King 2 in this era.
Oh my god.
We got A Bug's Life.
Oh yeah.
a beautiful butterfly.
The live action Inspector Gadget
Oh,
That was Disney?
with Matthew Broderick.
Holy shit.
Inspector Gadget.
Dude,
Toy
I
Story
like screamed
2.
to myself when I knew that movie was coming out.
Toy Story 2 and Fantasia 2000.
They had a second Fantasia?
Yep. But I got a little bit of fun facts, then we can talk about them.
Oh boy, here we go.
So the guy who did the song for Scar, Jeremy Irons,
Yeah.
they recorded that song so many times he lost his voice. So the guy who does the roar for the lions, which fun fact was just him kind of screaming into a trash can because lions themselves do not roar hard enough.
Yeah.
He took over.
Oh wow.
Yep.
I remember you telling me that one.
Ferris Bueller and Inspector Gadget from
Bueller.
the live action Inspector Gadget were also the voice of adult Simba. And
It's been so long since I've
Lion
seen
King
that
and
movie,
Lion
I
King
don't
2 as well.
remember.
And the son from Home Improvement, if you remember that, was the speaking voice for young Simba. And if you remember, Turk, Tarzan's best friend, voiced by Rosie O'Donnell. And you can hear it.
You know, I never thought about that, but yeah.
Yep. But now we and I would make this reference to the 1998 Godzilla movie where the lead male actor is also Matthew Broderick, but we don't talk about that Godzilla movie. But yeah, now since this is our era going forward, now we can sit and talk about these movies. Now that this was our Disney, and if you want to compare and contrast the live action compared to normal, like Lion King and Mulan and all that.
Oh, the live action.
Feel
Lion King
free.
is awesome.
Why don't we start with Aladdin?
I will raise this argument right off the bat. That is probably the best out of the ones that I've seen for live action.
No, you're right.
That movie was amazing.
So
I liked the tweaks. It was amazing. I had my doubts with Will Smith being Genie. I will say that. I had my doubts.
I did see it. Yeah, that was
I
fantastic.
loved the movie.
here's the thing. Will Smith did his own version of Genie, and honestly,
It was phenomenal.
yeah,
Yeah.
I thoroughly enjoyed it.
Everyone had
he
their-
didn't do the factor of like trying to
No.
be Robin Williams because you can't.
You will never top
will
Robin
never
Williams
hold up
in
to Robin
any
Williams.
era ever.
But that's the thing I appreciate about the Will Smith Genie is that he made the Genie his own
Yeah.
in a way instead of.
And then they made the merchant be actual Genie, and it just roundabout itself right back to where it was. Because
Yeah.
I started seeing that happen. I'm like, wait.
My only big gripe about that movie, and I've already said this to you, Jafar.
Yeah,
the Jafar wasn't great.
he was
Like,
not great.
he's just a dude.
Yeah.
Like, even you can even find somebody in real life who looked like Jafar. Like, I pictured this. This is the real life Jafar. Tall, lanky, kind of, very sharp chin, very kind of skinny and kind of all creepy, gangly kind of looking. No, they just got a random dude off the street. Okay, you have a beard. You're Jafar.
All right, here's my question for you.
Like,
Who would you cast as Jafar in that movie instead?
I'm bad at
I don't
actor
fucking
names,
know,
so-
but
Yeah,
somebody
like,
who
that's
looks
the-
like Jafar. I mean, the other characters look like themselves, to the best of
close,
Yeah.
to the best that they're gonna get from their cartoon counterparts. But Jafar is just some dude. Like in my opinion, he didn't look like all tall, lanky. You can kind of
No,
see
he
kind of
didn't
his
look-
ribs and shit. Has like dark circles under his eyes.
Honestly, if they darkened his hair and let him like have his facial hair that he does now, the guy Jason Isaacs who played Draco Malfoy's father could pull off an amazing Jafar.
Oh yeah.
I can see that.
If you think about I'm thinking like who would you cast? Like, Jason Isaacs would be a perfect. Or back in the day, Tim Curry.
Oh, a Tim Curry Jafar. would be
Back in
hilarious.
the day,
Yeah,
Aladdin, I've caught you.
I can see that.
it's not done yet, boy. Or
Right.
if he was younger, the guy who played Count Dooku. Scary thing is, for
What?
I'm thinking of that parody that we saw with what the
I said Tim Curry, Nigel Thornberry as Jafar would be the funniest thing on the planet. Smashing! I quote Aladdin, Iago.
no go for
And
it.
Iago is still Gilbert Gottfried.
Yeah, no, it
I-
was that cartoon parody of he was like, I am Gilbert Gottfried. I'm shitting and pissing and coming.
This boy seal clap laughed.
I fucking died when I saw that.
I am the
It was-
cum lord.
It was just dead quiet, and then he bounced on his chair.
I fucking died when I saw that, dude. I didn't expect it. It sounded
I almost
I'm
fell off
pissing
the-
and shitting and coming.
I almost fell off the couch. I'll admit that was amazingly funny.
Shit was funny.
So my also gripe, I won't say it's a gripe, but why didn't we get the giant snake?
Yeah.
Why did we get Giant Iago? I ain't saying Giant Iago is bad, but why did we get Giant Iago?
No, you're right. You're right.
But also their takes on some of the songs, like Prince Ali, that was phenomenal.
Mm-hmm.
That was the main one I was worried about. That was phenomenal.
Yeah. They
Friend
did a
Like
really
Me,
good job.
amazing.
Yeah. So overall, I think it's a good. I think it's a
That
good
was
remake.
the best. I'll say the worst one, and this hurts me immensely, that I've seen. I've not seen Dumbo. I've not seen Cruella. I've not seen any of those yet.
I haven't either.
The one that hurt me the most was Lion King. Because shot for shot, you got Circle of Life. And then it just falls off. You get the key points where Mufasa dies. the stampede itself. You've got the fight with Simba and Scar, but that fight was garbage. But then, like, everything else just kind of falls off.
Yeah. And I think I said this to you before, too, when we saw that. If the cartoon didn't exist, that live
That's what a
version
lot
would
of
be
them.
fine.
That was with all of them.
Yeah.
Like, but then
But the cartoon exists.
you take
And
one
it's
of
like,
the
eh.
best songs of the movie and Be Prepared, and you butcher it.
Yeah. Are you watching?
Did you
Pissing,
find the
Shitting,
thing?
Coming?
No, you missed that. I played it really quiet into the mic, but I'll play it out loud for you guys real quick.
I am the Cum Lord.
I like looped it 2 or 3 times and really quiet, like into
I
the
knew
mic
you were
directly.
playing something, but I couldn't figure out what it was because we were doing a Lion King debate.
I'm trying to find the one we're talking about.
It was in
I
one
think
of
this
those.
is it.
No,
No.
it was just outright.
No, it was.
You know how they do how it should have ended? Yep. Yep, but the picture of that, like a little bit faster, just as a
Yeah.
Iago.
They edited that into a cartoon.
Yep, it's kind of great.
These are the guys that actually ordered him to say it. Fucker.
God rest
Have you
him.
heard the Draco Malfoy one?
God rest his soul. And now we got dead quiet. All right. Okay then.
Alrighty then.
I don't know if it picked it up. That would be so funny.
Probably not.
I think it picked up a little
So, can we talk about Mulan?
Mulan was a very, very good movie.
It's one of those I didn't mind it without music or Mushu, but music and Mushu made Mulan.
Oh, yeah.
Like if that didn't exist, it was fine as a movie.
Be a man.
But
Well-
you took Be a Man out of it.
bit. So here's my opinion on that.
Inclusivity.
Yeah. Well, that was the first time I actually saw, as a back in the day as a kid, that a woman could be in that kind of like lead role,
Hero spot.
Yep.
Yeah, the hero spot.
was-
Like I'm going to defend the honor of my family going
Honestly?
into the war, and it was.
That was the first movie to do it for Disney.
You're right.
Because Cinderella, Snow White, they're all princesses.
Yeah.
Yes,
They're all
Nala
supposed to
took
be
her.
just helpless princesses, but no, Mulan's like, fuck this. I'm going to go to war
Yes,
for my family.
Nala
Yeah.
took her charge, but she was also overshadowed by Simba.
Yeah.
So technically, Mulan is the first one to be like, "Hey,
And I think that's why it was so.
I'm gonna go kick the Hun in the nuts."
Nah, it was so memorable because it was the first time they actually did that shit.
Well, and the cool thing is when you look at it too, when Sean Yu like actually faced off with her on the roof, I knocked my keys on the ground. He recognizes her as he doesn't go, "Oh, that woman." He goes, "The soldier from the mountains."
Yeah,
Yep.
so he's
Like,
like,
he,
Yeah,
because
you're
like,
right.
because
doesn't
the other
see.
in Mongolian culture, women have like just as high, if not higher, status than the men.
Yep.
So it's really cool that they took that culture and was like, you know, Sean Yu would not see her as just another woman. He looks at her and says, "You're the soldier for the mountains.
Yep.
I'm going to kill you
Yeah.
because I know what you can do and I respect that."
Yep.
Also, he's very obviously diseased with the color of
With
his eyes.
them eyes, man, the blacks. Oh yeah. Also, that'd be a really short movie if in the middle of Be a Man, Shang, all he had to do was look down. That'd been a really short. Like, dude, just look down. Guess what? Movie's over.
Yeah. Huge credits.
Shang walks
Directed
over.
by.
Shang walks over. "Why do you have boobs?"
Seriously.
He's so shuttled he has to think about it for a minute, and he's like, "Wait."
Yeah. No, but now going to the live one. Yes, the music that's not in it, Mushu isn't in it. I still
Mushu's the
love.
best character.
I still love the live action one.
Oh, it was phenomenal. I love that movie. Yeah.
God.
Anyways,
Yeah, I thoroughly enjoy the live one as well.
I didn't watch the live action. I just heard there was a lot of controversy behind it, and I didn't know. I have a bad habit of seeing that like a lot of live action movies that come after animated just
because they've
Don't
introduced
stack
a
up.
lot of animated characters that make the movie. Like I had my reservations for Will Smith being Genie, just
Yeah.
because who do you know as Genie? Robin Williams.
Rob Williams.
Right.
You can't top that in any way, shape, or form ever. I don't think Robin Williams can top Robin Williams doing Genie.
Yeah, exactly.
So when they put Will Smith in there, you know what Will Smith's there for. Fresh Prince, stuff like that, Bad Boys, all of that. I don't see him as Genie, but he did his own take, as we said. Phenomenal Genie.
Yeah, exactly.
In Mulan, you take out the music. They already said there's no music, there's no Mushu. The music, phenomenal in Mulan. Top 5 soundtracks of Disney. And you take out Mushu, who's probably top 5 characters in Disney.
Yeah.
It makes me worried for the movie.
Yeah, exactly.
Well,
But then the movie happened. I'm like, all right, this is good.
yeah, and I think the reason why they just took Mushu out is, yes, he was a vital character, but he was also kind of comic relief, and they wanted the live action
made it more
Mulan.
gritty.
Yeah, they wanted it to be more live and gritty and more serious.
Maybe I
Which it was. That's kind of great.
It's really good. I
movie.
did enjoy it. And at the end, well, I guess I shouldn't say it because you haven't seen it yet, but there's just bits and pieces in that movie, like what you said with the guy saying you're the soldier from the mountains.
Yeah.
There was a bunch of parts in that movie that, didn't look at her as a woman, just looked at her as a soldier.
You're a
It's
soldier.
like-
soldier.
It's like, holy shit.
You're capable of fighting. Like,
Yeah.
Because there's men out in the world that.
Because there was even some of the soldiers that when she got banned, they're like, she defended us. Why are you banned? If
Why?
Either one of us could have defended us from dying in the mountain. Why are you banning her? She protected
Even more
us.
so in there than he did in the live. Because in the animation, you said Chin Po, Yao, and Ling.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
3 of them were like,
they
why?
threw her under the bus.
But basically, the dude that banned her said, if you show your face here again, you will die. I will kill you.
Yeah.
You've dishonored your family. I will, And
Dishonor on your family, dishonor on your cow.
And who's the one who saved his carcass at the end?
her.
Yep. Did you know they made a second Mulan?
Yes, and I did not see that one.
It wasn't
one?
that great. Mulan 2. They're planning Shang and Mulan's wedding, and shenanigans happen, and it's not fun.
Yeah, it wasn't really a great movie.
Nobody remembers like they made Cinderella 2. Nobody remembers. Nobody remembers.
I heard Cinderella 2 was absolutely
They made the
awful.
third one too.
What?
I didn't know
Yeah.
that.
They also made a Little Mermaid 2 and introduced her daughter.
Yeah.
And Ariel,
Mermaid 2
Ariel
was-
refuses to go back in the water where she came from. She's trying to keep Melody from her, which is her daughter, because she's afraid Ursula's going to show up again. Like, bro, your hubby just drove a ship mast through her belly.
But that's what's kind of funny about those movies. There's a lot of
A lot of them
there's a
went
lot
straight
of
to
them that try to do sequels, and it's like,
Straight
and they all-
to
straight to
VHS,
the-
baby.
They did Fox and the Hound too, and I tried watching that, and I didn't get far because it was stupid.
that's sad.
Some of these, like, you don't need
My
the sequel.
life is sad.
Yo. Same.
He's like, why do you gotta say that out loud, man?
Why you gotta do this on a Disney podcast, man? So now we get into 2000s itself, which is their experimental area. They're starting to do
You're
more.
done with that era that we're
Well,
discussing.
are we done?
They've started using 2 fingers instead of 1.
Yeah, they started doing CGI too. But you got more. You go ahead. Because the
What other-
2000s is still kind of going through it.
You're right. Now you can continue.
Because, I mean, unless you want to talk about Hercules and Lion King 2 and Bug's Life and Tarzan and Toy Story 2.
So, okay, let's talk about Tarzan really quick.
I love Tarzan.
You know that one picture where he's holding the chick, and he's holding her. You clearly see his hands here and here holding her, but he's still holding onto the vine.
It's in his ass cheek.
And animation error. Or, like, he's got really good grip with his toes.
Well, no, they showed like the back half, and it's like in between his ass cheeks. And stuff.
Yeah.
Gorilla grip.
That's
Exactly.
what you want to talk about with Tarzan?
Yeah.
Out of everything with
There's some
Tarzan?
damn good fucking music in that
I mean,
movie.
Phil Collins.
The entirety of Phil Collins minus Trash in the Camp, and I guarantee you he probably did the intro months for Trash in the Camp too.
Yeah.
Listen, I know Phil Collins. Well, I don't know Phil Collins, but you know Phil
yes,
Collins.
You know Phil Collins.
Yeah,
Shit,
totally.
get us some tickets.
It's like, yeah, let's fucking jam.
like Genesis, all that. You know Phil Collins. You don't expect him to do Disney. Again, top 5 soundtrack for Disney right there is Tarzan.
Yeah, I mean,
Phenomenal music.
Yep, I agree.
So good that they put "You'll Be in My Heart" on the radio because it was so good.
yeah.
And speaking of that era, now I know you haven't seen it, but Muppet Treasure Island.
I want to rewatch that because it's a really good movie.
Nice.
Oh, that's such a great movie. There was a part where they were on the boat for so long,
Yeah.
they all got cabin fever.
Oh no.
So they're all saying, "We got cabin fever, we got cabin fever," and they're like dancing and shit.
Yeah, like, you
they're
think
all
about it.
fucking going crazy.
Like, it's not Treasure Island anymore just because the Muppets have it. It's just people playing the characters. They're playing pirates at that point.
Oh, that's incredible.
You're playing pirates with Tim Curry at that point.
Wasn't it great because like Tim Curry was like basically treated like a Muppet.
Yeah.
Like, and what was the other film where they were like the actor was like treating the Muppets as if they were just actual actors with him? Was that the Christmas Carol one? Where the guy was like super serious with them and
I think so because it was Scrooge. I don't remember who played Scrooge.
yeah.
But, like,
I don't remember either.
I'm sorry, you don't need to yell at a puppet, and this dude yelled at a puppet.
Yeah.
Because, like, they're all going on about this, that, and the other, and he
I
goes,
just-
if anybody keeps talking about this, will find themselves tomorrow unemployed.
I'm
I'm like,
wish
all right, geez.
nowadays we could get back to the more practical feeling of that sort of thing instead of like the CGI. And don't get me wrong, CGI can be really good, but like,
Yeah. I mean, look at Ultraman.
look at
Ultimate, like, that's phenomenal CGI
But
animation.
look at like some of the Marvel stuff. I know we're not there yet, but like look at there's a
Oh, I didn't put Marvel on this list. That's a whole.
Oh,
other,
you didn't?
that's
a whole other.
That's a whole other
well,
deal.
let's just talk
I
about
just- I
this
just
for
stuck-
the sake
I
of
just stuck-
making my point.
For the record, there's also no Star Wars. I stuck straight Disney.
Yeah, okay. There's a scene where Nick Fury is sitting in an apartment with a gun, and that whole thing is CGI. Like you couldn't have just like rented out a.
Wasn't that Captain Marvel?
That might have been Captain Marvel. I don't know. I never watched Captain Marvel.
I don't like. There's a recent one that
I don't
he's.
fucking
I,
remember.
they
But,
got,
like,
they put him to, and
they
then they
show
put
you,
the
they
shows.
show you the real image, and he's just in front of a green holding a model gun, like covered in like the CGI balls. And it's like you couldn't have just
Okay.
asked someone
I'm-
for
I'm
their
going-
apartment for 5-10 minutes just to sit there
like
and do a
you're
scene.
Marvel. Seriously,
Could you imagine Marvel knocking at your door? Hey, can we borrow your apartment for a scene? Fuck yeah!
The lighting and shit is
it's like, I'm
perfect
sorry,
for
who are
this.
you? Yeah, we're Marvel. Please.
We'll give you a
So,
little
I'll-
bit of.
Hey,
Hey,
Google, eat the fattest part of my ass.
hey Google, make a fart noise
no,
I can search the web for that. Just tap the search chip below.
for fart noises.
no. Okay, can we talk like we're doing like the CGI nonsense?
Okay,
I know you have your argument with that. Okay. When Michael Jordan in Space Jam did Space Jam, man didn't have no stunt double. It's cartoons.
Yeah,
Yep.
LeBron James had a stunt double for Space Jam 2.
Yeah.
that's depressing.
For all the scenes doing actual basketball stuff,
Yeah.
it's a stunt double.
What?
You're on the screen with Bugs Bunny.
He's a fucking.
There's nobody there.
He's a fucking basketball player. And he's.
I wonder why nobody liked that fucking movie.
Well, okay, to be fair, they made it CGI at that point.
Like
it was CGI Bugs Bunny. But
Dude.
like, bro, seriously?
Okay, first off,
Sorry, that got me a little bit heated because
did you know that LeBron James said people hated Space Jam 2 because there was a black guy in it?
Why pull a race?
then
card?
like, why should we also love Space
Space
Jam,
Jam
1 for
1?
the exact
Exactly.
same reason?
Fucking idiot. Well, look, I don't fucking care if he hears this or not. I doubt he'll listen to it. He's fucking racist. Like he is.
Really?
Yeah, like he.
You'll get a DM on Instagram right now from LeBron James. Listen, I heard you were talking about me.
Heard you were talking shit, man.
Hey,
Jam
come back on.
91.
Hey, come here to the podcast. Let's talk.
Do you know how crazy that
Bro,
would be?
this dude will touch your ceiling without even putting his hand over his head.
Yeah, he'd be
LeBron
sitting down and be
James
able to
was up.
fucking do that.
Yep.
No, but
LeBron,
there
can I
was
put
just
my head on your lap? Sure, little man, go ahead.
I mean, there's moments where he's a good dude, but the bad outweigh the good. Anyways,
So I know we're off track here,
hey,
but
I
I
brought
want
it up.
It's not a maximum mouthage episode if we don't go off.
Yeah,
track.
I brought it up.
But so during like the Black Lives Matter riots and all that, there was something in the news where a black girl was going to stab a white girl. In the video, you can clearly see her winding up with a knife and about to stab her.
Yeah.
And a white cop shot her.
Oh, yeah, I heard about that.
So what happened was LeBron James put that cop on blast, a picture of him on his Twitter, I think, and said, "Hey, cop so-and-so, you're next."
Wow.
It's like, bro, calm down.
Like, he deleted it afterwards and apologized, but it's the fact that he still did it. It's like,
Exactly.
dude, you know what the amount of star power that you have, you know that's going to explode.
Yep.
Well, you know,
And just because you have the star power and the money doesn't mean you get to say and do what you want.
that, you know, another example of that is just this last week. I mean, everybody knows what I'm about to talk about. The Trump rally.
Attempted assassination of
But-
Donald Trump.
Everybody, you know, I know a lot of people don't listen, so like, I'm not gonna get too many.
Whatever.
Don't hate on Jack Black for what happened because it was his bandmate from Tenacious D that said it.
Yeah, don't come after Jack Black.
Oh, yeah, no, I agree with that. And, like, when, when his band member said that, I was like, wow.
Whoa.
I can't believe that. Like, I don't blame Jack for being like, I don't want anything to do with you right now.
Yeah.
Yep, but then he had to be the one to publicly apologize and cancel
Yep.
Tenacious D for the run.
Yeah, but that's
Like,
the
bro,
thing.
like
he's
I
getting,
get it, but let him apologize first. You don't got. You don't.
Yeah,
owe us
no, he's
nothing.
getting railed out for it when he didn't even say anything, and people just aren't paying attention to that.
Yeah.
Like people are just
It's like, oh, Tenacious D, Jack Black.
people are just attacking him because Jack Black is openly liberal, which I hate to say this, but political bullshit and celebrities. Thank you for the word. My brain is shot.
That's okay.
Celebrities and politics shouldn't mix.
Nope.
No, I agree.
It should be at the end of the day, on a personal level, have your own politics. But when you're in celebrity mode, that's like a job. You keep your outside affinities outside of your fucking job.
No, I agree.
I will
You
say
know.
this: Trump had a recent endorsement, like yesterday.
Okay.
Oh.
You know who the special guest speaker was?
Who?
Hulk Hogan.
Let me tell you something, brother.
What?
And
Trump-a-mania's
he
running wild.
ripped the singlet and everything.
Yep.
He went full Hogan.
That's amazing.
I'm like,
Trumpomania.
and I'm like, what happened?
You know,
What did I just watch?
I don't care who you're affiliated with, but this election's gonna be.
Yeah.
I'm slightly terrified, if I'm being honest with you.
I'm very spooked.
I'm
to see what's gonna
slightly
happen this year.
terrified right
No,
now.
I agree.
Because we're you know
We got a dude
what,
who's
2-3 months away now
yeah,
from God only knows what's gonna happen.
we got an egomaniacal sociopath, and we have a dude who's literally going to have dementia in this next election if he wins.
I mean, I think he already has.
I mean, like, full blown now.
He has early signs.
Yeah, full blown at that point. It's like, bro,
I don't know.
we're in trouble.
We're in trouble either way. I'm pretty sure.
Anyways.
Okay, enough politics.
Okay, let's go back to
Let's
childhood.
go back to Disney World.
Let's go back to childhood wonder at Disney.
Yeah, sorry, folks.
So we had to get
We
that out.
love you.
Well, some of you.
We got Kevin.
Some of y'all smell funny.
We got Kevin fever.
We got Kevin fever.
So the 2000s roll around. This is their experimental era. They dabbled in CGI a little bit,
3 holes.
but now
Two fingers.
they're also competing with DreamWorks and fully Pixar. Now y'all being weird. But 2000s had brought in extremely goofy movie.
That was
Love that
very
movie.
good.
I forget this is a Disney movie sometimes, but Dinosaur, the one with the iguanodon and the
Really?
lemurs, that is a Disney movie. That is their first fully CGI
Oh yeah, that's
movie.
true. They do have that ride in Animal Kingdom.
Little Mermaid 2, 102 Dalmatians, the one with the dog without the
That was
spots.
some good vibration there. Holy shit.
The Emperor's New Groove.
That was Disney?
That was Disney.
Wow.
David Spade and John Goodman. who also
Boy.
played Fred Flintstones in the live action. Have you seen her doing like the voice
Oh
animations?
yeah, it's all
She's
coming together.
hilarious.
Is really?
We got Atlantis, which
I've never seen it.
bro.
I think I've seen it once.
We
I don't remember.
really need a live action Atlantis.
I want to see
haven't.
Atlantis in Kingdom Hearts.
They made an Atlantis 2, and it reminded me of an episode of Scooby Doo. It had nothing to do with Atlantis, like at all. Like spirit wolves. Spirit wolves show up in the middle of the desert, and it starts spinning with a sandstorm, and they find ancient Mayan ruins. I'm like,
Scooby,
I'm like,
got
bro,
some ancient ruins.
if Milo didn't show up on the screen, I forget I'm watching Atlantis. But we also got Monsters Inc.
Oh hell yeah!
So in 2006, Pixar became a subsidiary of Disney. Cinderella 2. We've got Lilo and Stitch.
Hell yeah!
I did not know this was made by Disney Studios. But we got Spirited Away and Howl's Moving Castle.
Yep.
Those were Disney.
Yep. Those were Disney with
Disney Studios. We got Santa Claus
with
2.
Ghibli.
Disney World.
Treasure Planet.
I had not watched that for years, and somebody finally made me watch it, and oh my god, it's such a good movie.
Their cards are in Lorcana.
Yeah, I've got a
Morph is in
couple of them.
Lorcana. Morph's in Enchanted, and I want him so bad. We got The Jungle Book 2.
Ugh.
Mowgli
never
came
seen
back to the jungle and with his lady friend, and Shere Khan's still there. Shere Khan's still ticked off, but now Shere Khan's actually dead by the end of this movie.
Yep. A lot of sequels are just bad.
Yeah,
They're gonna get freaky in the jungle.
this one will bring back some memories. Holes, the movie, came back. Yep,
The time.
Great segue.
yep. But yeah, I forgot that was
Sex joke
Disney.
followed by
Holes.
I
Yeah.
remember watching that. And
I read the book. That dude is the one who played the Hector, the one with the afro. He went as the dude from the band in Extremely Goofy Movie, the one with the yellow stuff, to a convention, and a lot of people got the reference.
Wait, what? Repeat that?
So the dude who played the kid
I'm gonna click that other.
in Holes, like the not Stanley, the other one, the black kid, the lady, Zero.
Oh, all right.
He's still doing stuff from like conventions and all that, and he went as the singer from Extremely Goofy Movie. No, it's from Goofy Movie. Power Slide or whatever.
Yeah.
And a lot of people got the reference.
Oh, it's so much nicer down here. With
Yep.
without
Now,
that LED
now I gotta
light.
turn my flashlight on. That's okay. Whatever. We got Atlantis, Milo's Return. We got Finding Nemo.
Yeah, true.
Funny enough, I saw Finding Nemo in theaters with my religious grandmother.
Fun fact: William Dafoe voices Gil, the Blackfish, from the Aquarium Squad.
Huh.
We got the first instinct or the first movie of Pirates of the Caribbean.
Oh yeah, true.
We got Brother Bear. We
God,
got
that's one I forgot about.
we got Haunted Mansion, the first one, the one
The
with
Eddie
Eddie
Murphy
Murphy.
one?
We got Lion King 1.5. Phenomenal movie.
Now, I say that a lot of sequels are ass.
That was not.
Lion King 1.5 was fucking fantastic.
I don't remember anything from it.
It was literally just Timon and Pumbaa. Like
They pretty
backstory.
much caused the entirety of Lion King
Yeah,
because Timon wanted to find a place away from the meerkat.
like inadvertently. Yeah,
We got
Pretty
The
crazy.
Incredibles,
Good
the
movie.
first National Treasure movie, Howl's Moving Castle, Chronicles of Narnia, the
Oh, yeah,
first
I forgot
one,
that did Narnia.
Cars, Pirates 2. This,
Cars.
believe it or not, originally Nightmare Before Christmas was not a Disney movie.
Yeah, it was
Tim
just,
Burton
it was
did
just
his
a Tim
own.
Burton. Yeah.
Yep, but then in 2006 he goes, "Hey, y'all want to make it in 3D?" So then he signed it over to Disney.
So Disney technically.
So now
owns it,
Disney
yeah.
technically owns it. We got Santa Claus 3. We got Bridge to Terabithia, which that movie hurt me.
I never watched it.
I'll tell you about it in a bit. I was doing a quick rundown. Pirates 3, Ratatouille, Chronicles of Narnia, Prince
Ratatouille.
Caspian, Wall-E, Up, and Princess and the
Wall-E.
Frog.
Oh, Wall-E hurts me.
Up hurts me.
I did not see Wally.
What?
I've seen. I will admit, I've seen bits and pieces of Wally. I've not seen Wally.
Oh, we gotta sit and watch Wally. Such a good movie.
And yes,
Wow.
up did hurt me.
So, can I do my Britches hair bit here, rant?
Yeah, go ahead.
So the movie's pretty much kid moves in, played by the guy who plays Mike in Five Nights at Freddy's, by the way. So he just moves, and he meets his girl. They become best friends and all that. But they're both kind of just like wandering in the woods, but then something's off about these woods. It's like they're seeing. Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
I am glowing in the dark.
Actually, yeah.
Look at my sock.
I just noticed it's the fucking black
We have a
light.
black light
Look,
down here in
yeah.
the studio, and
Look at my sock.
oh, it's a lot brighter than I thought it was.
I mean, the light's right
Well,
on you, but
it's
technically
because
your
we have
side.
we have no light on now, so the black
Yeah,
light's
technically.
definitely brighter.
Yeah.
Any normal like wavelengths of light that you have on just diminishes a black light. So the fact
Yep.
that we have the black light
And now
on now,
I'm radioactive.
honestly, I know we're trying to talk about stuff, but I'm looking around here now that we have like no like actual lights on. We need like some sort of LED light type thing right there.
Yeah.
If I'm gonna stay chilling here, we need something here. If I'm gonna start being note taker.
Well, you know, there is a new thing called a cell phone. You can have your notes on, so you don't have to have a light on it.
Yeah, but I had the paper in front of me. My phone was too far away, so I started it this way.
The right kind of lazy, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah,
okay,
no,
go
but-
go ahead. Go
But
back to your-
then, so they become best friends in the woods. They're a little bit off. They're trying to see like different creatures or whatever, but they can't figure out what it is. No, he's never good.
No.
But
keep looking over and you're just vibrating. I know we're getting off track yet again, but I look
Yeah,
over.
you're just-
I look over. I see the faintest light, and I just see like you fucking vibrating, like you have a butt plug up your butt, just going
Are we starting to have
24/7.
like starting to have like slight seizure over there, buddy?
Yeah, no, I'm starting to worry. He's gonna fall on the floor and start shaking at some point. We're just gonna be like,
Bro, you good?
Yeah, this is pretty normal.
Like, bro, you good?
I'm fucking like,
There's like-
no, guys, I'm like,
He's
foaming
like
at the mouth.
foaming at the mouth.
Guys,
then
I'm
he
actually
just like
dying. It's like,
vomits on the floor. Just he's good.
So this isn't
yeah,
the
just
happiest
continue
season
the
of your life?
podcast.
But then, yeah, there's this little creek, and there's a obviously called Bridge to Terabithia because there's a bridge, but yeah, there's a bridge they
I
cross.
fucking hope so.
Yeah, it's literally like,
No, it's
you,
just like
you
a
know, like
fucking
in the middle of the
stone
woods.
wall.
You know, like the middle of
Bridge
the,
to Terabithia? No, it's
No
definitely a
bridge.
road.
but like you know, no, there's not even a bridge. They had to cross it with a rope swing first, and then then the bridge magically appears on the other side of it.
What?
But like they cross this creek, and now they're in this world where like everything's just peaceful, calm, and just like nothing bothers them anymore. And I heard him too.
Yeah, I forgot to close the door.
I just heard,
Yeah. He's like, why is the lights off?
buddy, what you doing?
He's like, leave me alone.
He can come down here. He
He-
hates going down.
He
those
chooses
stairs.
not to. But they end up keep going because the place ends up getting called Terabithia. She named it that. But then they got in a little bit of a fight, and she wanted to go back to Terabithia. He's like, it's done. It's over. I don't want it anymore. I don't remember the full context of it. But then he leaves. He just like runs off and finally comes back home. And keep in mind, his father's a jerk. Like that stereotypical redneck jerk that we all know.
Yeah.
Just in general kind of thing.
I'm gonna butter my biscuit. and
But
use
then,
my shotgun in my butthole.
So he doesn't normally really talk with his kid.
Yeah.
But then like they're both like him and the girl's parents are sitting in the living room. And they just got these like looks on their faces, and kid's like, what's going on? And the dad goes, your friend is dead.
Shit.
She went over the rope bridge, but the river was too high, and she went under and hit her head on a rock.
Yikes.
Oh.
And his name's Jesse. The kid loses it, and he literally starts running back towards Terabithia. and he sees the shadow figure starting to chase him. They saw him a lot. There's like their bullies or whatever, and so he keeps running. Thing keeps getting closer and closer, and then he trips and falls and goes to grab him, and it's his father.
Oh.
His father went after him and grabbed him, and kid's crying like, I should have been there. Should have been me. I should have been there. Should have stopped it. He's like, there was nothing you could have done. For the first time in his life, this father comforts his kid.
Damn.
But yeah, that ending of that movie hurt me because I wasn't ready for that. I'm like, ah. Apparently, it was also based off a book too.
Shit. So, can we go back to the Goofy movies?
Absolutely, both of them.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Lump them both together. Absolutely.
Yeah, I absolutely adore those movies. And funny thing is, the first Goofy movie was one of those things you're agreeing with Max. It's like, oh, come on,
And then as an
Goofy.
adult, you'd agree with Goofy now.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
And then
Do you
with
need a break from modern living?
yeah, exactly. But
Side
then
note,
with,
that is the first thing we're playing when we get on the highway at Retro GameCon on the way up.
no, but then with Extreme the Goofy movie, where Goofy's looking at Max's empty room, and it's like he's gone. I mean, I technically didn't go to college, but I did move out, so now I kind of felt like, aw,
Yep.
that's kind of sad.
No, now she's happy with it 'cause now she's a room-sized walk-in closet. Listen,
Yeah,
let's be
exactly.
real now.
Well, not only that, but they also have a freaking movie room upstairs.
There you go. But extremely goofy movie. I don't remember any of the songs. All the songs I remember from a Goofy movie.
Yeah.
Straight up, that was a Goofy movie. That's where you wanted to go.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that was all in.
To each other's eyes. Actually, funny thing is, I saw. You don't know her, but WWE's Alexa Bliss doing that dance. It's like a whole choreographed dance to that song,
Yeah.
and it's like it's kind of a cool dance.
It is.
Like my fat ass wouldn't be able to do it, but I wouldn't mind trying to learn that dance because it was kind of cool.
You're right. Can we also talk about that Up arguably had the greatest intro of any Pixar movie, but also the intro that broke everybody?
Yeah, you're right.
Because if you notice it, it all started pink and happy and fun because it was Ellie's favorite color.
Yeah.
Then the pink fades all throughout as gets closer. And then finally,
Depression.
before he even closes the door, the pink fades completely
Yeah,
on the
but
corner of the house.
you know the whole moral of that movie. You get to have fun when you're single and not married.
Yeah. I can't argue with that.
But no, it was a very
Phenomenal movie.
like it was one of those movies. It's like oh, it's heartwarming. Oh, that's really sad.
Oh, she couldn't have a
Yeah.
baby. It's like, oh, wait, no, and then you shedding manly tears because that hurt.
Yeah.
Great though. Very
You
good.
ever see the parody? There was a person that did parody
I got a
movie
couple more.
logos,
I don't want to do that.
Oh,
and
no.
instead of up, it was down. It just
Yeah.
shows
It's
the
just the,
house.
the house
falling.
is straight
Yeah.
up. So now we're going 2009. This is the 2010s, but like their actual era is 2009
Right.
to present. Yeah. It's their revival era or their. Oh no, I dropped my paper. Oh no, I'm good. I lied. Or yeah, pretty much their revival era. So the 2010s and 2009 up to now, we've got the live action Alice in Wonderland.
That
Not
was
a
really
bad movie. Mad Hatter's played by Johnny Depp.
good. Johnny Depp is literally just a shapeshifter.
Yeah, he's a transformer at that point. Because you got that to Tonto to Jack Sparrow.
Now, his Willy Wonka wasn't the best
What-
movie, but like his Willy Wonka was.
His Willy
well
Wonka was out there, but like I'm sorry, it's one of those, it's the same thing with Genie. He puts his own spin on it, but you do
You
not
can't beat Gene Wilder.
you can't top Gene Wilder at all. We got Toy Story 3.
Which is where it should have ended. Toy Story 3 was the perfect.
We're getting
ending.
Toy Story 5, by the way.
Yeah.
Has that been confirmed?
I have special lists for that, but it's on one of them. Yes. We got Tangled, Have not seen it, but the world in Kingdom Hearts 3 is phenomenal for Tangled.
Tangled. Is that's a good.
I
movie.
love the
I
music
enjoy
for
it.
Kingdom Hearts for Tangled. Oh,
We got Cars 2. We got Brave, which is a phenomenal movie.
Yes,
what was?
Brave.
Oh yeah, Brave's
Phenomenal movie.
They get shit on way too much. I don't like it.
We got...
If you could change your fate, would you?
And she's just peeking through the door and she sees the triplets. Get the
You're all
key.
bears. What the hell happened?
Get the key. So this is one for all of us. We got Wreck-It Ralph.
Yes.
I mean, yeah, I wish they'd make a sequel already, but you know,
Ralph Breaks the Internet.
I wish they'd make a sequel already. You know, it'd be really cool for a sequel. Like I don't really like. The internet one was entertaining, but it
alright.
It wasn't great. You know, it'd be a really fun idea for a true Wreck-It Ralph sequel. That'd be really good. Have him blast through other Disney movies.
Bro, do it. No, blast through other video games.
I could show you the. Ah! Sorry, ma'am. I didn't mean to knock him off the carpet. No, that's not good.
Technically,
No,
they already
that-
did that with Stitch.
No, that would
Oh,
be
sure.
cool if he went through different.
That was
video games.
amazingly funny.
Like there's Pac-Man, and the Pac-Man's like, what
No,
the
like
fuck?
have him like bust through other video games.
Yeah, do like a more video games one because, like, yeah, they focused on just like Sugar Rush in the original. Like, have him bust through. Do you know how much money that would take in life? Well, I mean, Disney has the money. To
Disney
do
can
that.
take care
I
of
was
that.
gonna say they were able to put Sonic and Street Fighter characters, Dr. Eggman, and a bunch of other characters in that movie.
And you know, friggin'
And Satan.
Nintendo actually managed to get Sora from Disney, which was
Yeah,
crazy.
like Disney. I mean, Square Enix is kind of negotiable because we got Cloud and them. So I've seen this movie. I don't like it. I don't hate it. Oz the Great and Powerful.
I never watched it.
This was
I don't
Oz
think I have either.
first coming to Oz himself. And Oz was played by James Franco. Why?
Huh. It's a choice.
I mean, you do you, big dog, but okay.
Oh, I thought you were talking about the movie, and then
No.
I looked
No.
over and just
No,
because I'm like,
Boy's trying to
half just chilling on my phone and half just responding to talks because you're leading, and I just look over and just see
boy's
this
trying to be
fucking
Daisy.
Win Dixie looking ass motherfucker
Boy's
over
trying to
here
be Daisy
with
Duke
his
over
Buddha,
here.
Buddha belly hanging out.
Yes.
Now we're just waiting for the assless chaps. When are you getting those?
Not gonna happen.
Do you want to bet?
I would rather.
How much
not
you want to
have-
bet, motherfucker?
I would rather not have him rashy and chafed. You know,
Yeah,
you're just gonna hear it's gonna squeak like a freaking like roll of saran wrap. Just
yep.
fucking nuts hanging out of the left side of the assless chaps for some reason.
Ah, shit.
I was like, I was sitting here and I was just like, I thought you were judging.
I just see him start doing it. I was like, why?
I thought you were judging the choice of like Oz, and
I mean, I
like,
judged that too because they put Mila Kunis as the flipping witch.
you were like, yeah, these people is this. Why? And then
Why?
I'm like, yeah,
Sure.
those don't
I
sound
mean,
like great choices. That I'm just,
Technically, that's a choice too.
it's not a great choice,
It's
but
not,
I mean,
but whatever.
at least we're mostly in darkness. We don't have to see too much of it. Oh
But he's the only one illuminated.
God, he's the only one.
Okay, well, there's no video context of saying I have to see much of it. That is a terrible
This
way
dude,
of describing.
Maze Boy just made some cleavage and like, has his Buddha belly out.
You know how people like the girls would have the stinking shirt, the button up, they put it in a knot. Yeah, he does that.
What I want to know is how he did that so quickly without me noticing. Because, like,
He used to do it a lot.
I can't wait for video podcasts. Like,
Oh,
a
gosh.
half a year down the line for this stupid shit to happen.
Can't you just forget you're on the pod, and then like that happens, you just forget you're on video.
He just
We,
demonetized.
I'm like in my underwear, like scratching my nuts. Demonetized.
we're about to get canceled off. Like if we do it as a live stream, we are off air, and we didn't even hit the button.
Well, no, nuts
No,
nuts aren't visible, so, you know.
No, I
no, but you know
definitely-
where his hand's going.
Yeah, but I could scratch my nuts on video and nothing would go wrong. It's just you got an itch.
You're right.
It's
No, I definitely need to get a fan down here because I'm kind of warm.
Yeah, we need to get a fan.
Roasty toasty princess.
You should really look into like we were talking, get like a portable AC and put it down here, and then just vent it outside.
Yes.
Yeah.
I need to do that, but
Monies.
yes.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie, I'll help support that. That's something
You're
we
right.
could easily go halfsies on if we find a cheap enough one.
Yeah, I gotta.
Hey, podcast listeners, if you want to donate, go to our Patreon, which we haven't made yet.
Go to the Patreon that doesn't exist at www.
Don't forget that other W you just missed.
Morgan and 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 Morgan.
Dot, this is not a virus. Dot spam. Dot edu. Dot gov.
Dot fart.
Dot whatever this is.
Chicken nugget.
Yeah.
.com.
What the fuck is wrong with us? Okay, back to Disney. Go ahead.
Back to Disney.
Disney World.
So after Oz Great and Powerful, we got Monsters University.
I haven't seen it.
It kind of
University was good.
threw the continuity out the window, but
Oh, yeah, it did.
whatever. Frozen. Listen,
Let it go. I
songs
got an icicle in my butthole.
the song's all right, but was overplayed.
Okay, can I just say this for the podcast? When I was at Walmart in the electronics department,
You were on the Frozen kick there, buddy.
yeah, that's what they were playing for the movie the whole
Yep.
fucking night.
So I will say this:
Let it go.
before Frozen
Oh,
showed
take a
up,
dump on her face.
God.
Let it go.
before Frozen,
Spread your cheeks.
you know what
and let
the
it
you know what
rip.
the top Disney movie of all time was?
What?
Lion King.
Yeah, it doesn't surprise me.
And then Frozen showed up. You know
know
why
what's-
Frozen showed up? Because princess wannabes.
You know what's crazy though? How the Super Mario Brothers movie almost took down both Frozens as the best animated movie, like gross wise.
It was a phenomenal movie.
Oh yeah, Mario Brothers movie is fantastic. It was so dodgy at first when they were like, it's gonna be Chris Pratt as Mario,
and we're about
then
to
it was
get
like,
Jack Black as like I know Jack Black could pull off anything, but Jack Black as
Yeah.
Bowser I couldn't see.
well,
Yeah.
And then Seth Rogen as Donkey Kong.
yeah, but the best part is we got like 2 Seth Rogen laughs in the movie. But the thing is, for me, like when I heard Chris Pratt as Mario, I'm like, oh great, he's gonna do like a stereotypical like Italian voice. He's
No.
gonna- but then he's just like Brooklyn Mario, and I was like, fuck, this movie
like-
really has a chance.
It's like, all right.
No,
And then
I
Keegan
love,
Michael Key as Toad. I'm like, hold on, what?
Oh my god,
Coach Hines is
I'm Toad!
Coach Hines is Toad. Hold on a second.
I did a real good job at that. Holy shit.
Well
But
done.
no, that's what I loved about that movie because they obviously showed that there's a reason why he had that. Oh, it's a Mia voice because of the advertisements.
Yep.
To promote themselves as the Mario Bros.
Yes.
And that's why he has a normal voice now. It's like, oh, that makes sense now.
It's like, oh, okay.
So,
And stuck with it.
hell yeah.
So I have not seen this movie, but I was part of the World in Kingdom Hearts. We also got Big Hero 6.
You haven't seen Big Hero 6?
I'm way behind on Disney movies,
You
but
gotta watch Big Hero.
I haven't seen it either.
we got Inside Out.
Ow.
Great. Suitcases punched her arm in the chair. Yeah, we got Inside Out. Great movie.
Yeah, good movie. A little
We got
depressing.
The Good Dinosaur. Also great movie. Also depressing.
Yeah.
Zootopia.
I like that one.
Furry Paradise.
We got the
Don't
live
pa-
action.
Don't pause at a certain part.
You guys.
I will take this back. There is a runner-up for greatest live action Disney movie.
What?
Jungle Book.
I never saw the live action.
Because
Jungle
we
Book.
got that as well.
Mm-hmm.
Side note, Netflix has a live action Jungle Book adaptation, and it's amazing.
Huh.
You got Batman, Golem as Baloo and Bagheera.
Oh, damn.
And, yeah, it's kind of... And Benedict Cumberbatch as Shere Khan.
Damn.
It was great. But then we got Finding Dory. Can we talk about how they somehow in Pixar animated a fish's receding hairline?
Yeah. You're right.
That was amazing. That's the only thing I remember of that movie.
Yeah, that's about it.
We got Moana. What can I say except you're welcome?
You're welcome.
We got the live action Beauty and the Beast. Have not seen that yet.
I haven't either. But Emma Watson.
Yeah. We got Coco. I know you're not ashamed because I've seen you do it. I'm not ashamed to say I mainly cried at the end of Coco.
Have you seen Coco? Suitcase.
It's okay.
No, I haven't. Yeah, I know. There's a lot of movies you guys need to watch, and there's a lot of movies I need to watch.
Remember me.
Okay, so
Do I
really
have
quick
to
for
say
Coco.
Goodbye.
I know you don't give a shit about this because you don't play guitar. But so there's a scene in that movie where the kid is playing the chorus of his hero.
Yeah.
Right. And what's awesome about it is normally in animation and shit, if they're just
The
animating
chords are
somebody's-
wrong.
Yeah, like they're just animating their hands like whatever,
Yeah,
but they
but
actually
the chords are
physically,
right.
Yeah, they physically made his
I love
hands
shit like that,
play an
though.
actual chord. It's like I could play this if I wanted.
Yep. It's like,
Yeah.
hold
That
up.
is attention to detail. I
That's,
thoroughly, I was
no,
impressed
that's
by.
understandable. I get that.
I thought that was awesome, but honestly, like that's such a great movie.
It's,
I need to
love it.
watch it.
It is
It's
really
one of those few that I've just missed out on.
There's a scene I didn't fully watch him when I did this, but I saw him out of the corner of my eye. Maze broke, and Maze doesn't break at a whole bunch of anything. I broke, and the only other movies that give me the break was like Endgame. No, I was fine until Peter opened his mouth.
Yeah.
Mr. Stark.
Yeah,
You
we got
won.
Incredibles 2. Best part of Incredibles 2 was Jack Jack.
Can I just say, for how many years they made us wait, it was a good movie.
It was
Don't
good.
Get me wrong, but
But-
for how long they made us wait, it wasn't.
And they focused
No, I
more on
agree
the
with that.
details of their animation than the actual story.
yes. I mean,
'Cause,
the
yes,
twist.
I don't-
The twist villain was like
Ooh,
you
cool.
could spot that a
Yeah,
mile
it's
away.
like, yeah. No, like the best part was Jack Jack.
Oh,
Straight
yeah, the
up.
Jack
No, I
Jack
agree.
saga.
I
was
love
the
Jack
best.
Jack. Do you know, like, they made a short for his time with Edna? That's a legitimate
yeah, I've
short.
seen
I was
that.
like,
It's
I
so
get those
fucking
exist.
funny.
We got Ralph Breaks the Internet. We got live action Dumbo, live action Aladdin. We've talked about Aladdin. I've not seen Dumbo yet, but I want to.
Wait, haven't seen what yet?
Live action Dumbo.
I haven't seen it either.
Danny DeVito plays the ringleader. I want
oh,
to see
shit,
it so
I might
bad.
have to watch it.
Toy Story 4.
And the trash man.
Which, Toy
It
Story.
didn't break me as bad as Toy Story 3
Oh,
did in the one scene, but Toy Story 4 hurt me.
Yeah.
It really felt like where 3 should have finished. 4 was a really good way to show
Hey, they're actually fine now.
like moving on and
Yep.
Yeah.
because like it really was like 3 was
'Cause
really
the
just
one
like,
you were worried about was Woody.
yeah
You find out he's fine.
yeah, and then in 4 it's just like Woody. It's all a factor of like 4 was really about just grief.
Yep.
Yeah.
Really, because like at the beginning, it's just like
Grief
Woody
and loss
realizes
are your best friend.
that he's lost, what he thought he was. He's not really like the head of the show or anything, and he goes through all these things where it's like he has to accept the fact that like he's not really needed anymore,
Nope.
Yeah.
and he goes through that grief, and he even helps somebody else with their grief. He gives a part of himself to give it to. That was one of the most heartbreaking things to see happen in a movie, though, where Woody like eventually was like, you know what, fine, I'll give this up for you so you can have a chance. That doll was that doll was never a villain. It was a villain of circumstance. But like,
Yeah.
seeing her get repaired, thanks to Woody, and then only to get thrown aside instantly. Oh,
Yeah, I was like, oh.
because then like Woody was like, "Hey, it's okay. We'll
Yeah.
get you to someone who will appreciate you."
Mm-hmm.
And then to wrap up 2010s, we got Lion King live action, Frozen 2.
Before we move on to more,
What?
I think that like I have the majority of my toys from when I was a kid, but
don't.
I think there is going to come a time where, at some point, if we do have kids, those toys that brought you so much joy and excitement are going to move on to your kids, and they're going to go.
Yeah,
enjoy
I know
excitement.
there's things that I
Absolutely.
would pass on to my kid. Well, if I ever have one.
Yeah, 100%. But then you'll have moments where it's like the scene in Toy Story 2 with Jesse
Yeah.
with the song. I was like, I watched that like last night because I was getting into Disney movies. So I was just going through like Disney song plays. And I saw this. I'm like, oh no.
I have a very funny story, if you guys will humor me, about Toy Story 2. So, we went to see it in theaters when I was little. Like, right when it came out. So, we went to the movie theater up in Erie. Like, the big movie theater up in Erie. To see it. And it was my entire family. My parents, me, my little sister. And she was like, I want to say 5 or 6 at the time. So, I was probably 8 or 9. We're sitting there watching it.
God, we're old.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
And you know how, like, smooth move, XLX. Oh, I thought you dropped something. Never mind.
No. Yeah,
so
Toy
you know,
Story
like-
2 was like 99. God, we're old.
Yeah, I know. So you know how, like, obviously they have Andy written on all their feet. So,
With a backwards end somehow.
yeah. So the scene comes with the repair dude.
Incredibly satisfying.
And he's, like, repairing Woody and doing everything. And he paints over Andy on the foot. And my sister screams bloody murder. No! In the middle of this absolutely crowded movie theater.
Nice.
And it was, my parents were mortified, but it was one of the funniest fucking memories I remember having of going to a movie.
Listen, she got it.
Oh, yeah. No,
Yeah,
it's
she got it.
understandable, Yeah. I was like, wow, this is sad, but, like, you don't have to scream there, homie.
Yeah, like, calm down. It's okay. So now we got in the modern day, the past half decade. A lot of these, admittedly, I have not seen, and a lot of them I don't care to. Starting off, we got Hamilton.
I've heard good things about it, just never had the chance.
The King song is the best song.
Yes.
Don't let anybody tell you otherwise.
He is.
He's the best character.
Oh my gosh, he really
I
is.
should
He's like
watch it.
this. He's this big douchebag motherfucker.
Think a
He's
really
just-
big, poofy, powdered wig.
He's just really cocky. He's da da da, and it's just. He's,
Did
he's
you
an
know
asshole, but
that
I love it.
Weird Al Yankovic did a song that was literally called the Hamilton Polka? And it was like, he did like a polka version of like 4 or 5 of the songs.
That's awesome.
amazing.
Like in it, I should play it for you guys. You guys would
So
love it.
we got, you should after. We got the live action Mulan. We talked about that. We got Cruella, Soul, Encanto, phenomenal movie.
We don't talk about Bruno.
Yep.
No.
There's better songs than that. I don't know why that one caught on. Like Surface Pressure, probably my favorite
No,
song.
you're right. I think just that one's just kind of catchy.
It is.
We don't talk about Bruno.
We got Lightyear, the Buzz Lightyear movie. Good movie. It's all right.
I have mixed feelings about it.
I wasn't ready for Captain America to voice Buzz Lightyear, but he did.
Yeah.
We've got Hocus Pocus 2. I have mixed feelings about that movie.
It's
What's
alright.
up?
It's all right.
You good?
Nope.
He's never good. Live action Pinocchio, which I still have not yet seen. And recently we got Inside
What?
Out too.
Oh gosh, I saw a picture where I think it was Belle, and she was sitting on Pinocchio's face, and she's like, "Pinocchio, keep lying to me."
You're beautiful.
Oh, shit.
So that was the reason ones. I got upcoming list too, stuff that's confirmed to be coming out soon.
Oh,
Moana 2. Mufasa.
cool.
Snow White live action.
Oh, boy.
Zootopia 2.
Cool.
Oh, is that?
And Toy Story 5. And undated, but they are confirmed to be happening. Frozen 3.
Oh,
Don't
boy.
care.
And live action Lilo and Stitch.
Oh.
And there are several in development right now.
Oh.
That have been, there's some that are unnamed. They don't know it yet. But then there's some that are named.
Mm.
A live action Bambi.
You good?
No, my lip vibrated just wrong.
Nice
I didn't
going.
like it.
Frozen 4.
Okay, you can fuck off now.
Hercules.
Hercules.
Hercules. Oh, my God.
Don't you ever do that again.
Hercules.
Hunchback. Yeah, both of you are Hunchback. We're getting a live action Hunchback of Notre Dame. Y'all are weird.
Are the Belly Brothers? Suitcase did the same thing he's doing this shirt as I did me.
Hercules, 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 Hercules.
Welcome to Maximum
Medicai's
Output.
questioning every
I'm
decision he's ever made.
I'm questioning every bit of it. I'm questioning my own existence at this point.
I always do that.
Yo, same. We're getting live action Merlin, like a Merlin story.
That'd be kind of cool.
We're getting live action Hunchback of Notre Dame, as I said.
Can you
Another
say that
sort
That was
of
another good movie too.
Hellfire is like one of the best Disney songs.
Oh, 100%.
Yep.
Live action or a different take on the Aristocats.
Ooh.
A
That'll be
sequel to
interesting.
Cruella, a sequel to Mulan, and a Pirates of the Caribbean spinoff.
The sequel to the live action Mulan?
Yep, live action Mulan, sequel to Cruella.
Oh shit. Okay.
And that's all the other stuff that's like either upcoming or we've done. But now we can actually talk about them if you want to for a little bit. My take on Hocus Pocus 2 was the song was the best part of that whole movie.
Yeah.
That and the bit in the convenience store. The other parts of it, I don't care. You should not have made the zombie British.
Our brains and stuff, bruvna.
Tea and crumpets.
No, it was the
Grr.
same. It was the same dude who played him, but for some reason decided to make him British now. None of the sisters are British. One of them is Sarah Jessica Parker.
You're right.
Hell yeah.
The other one's Bette Midler, who is a phenomenal actress in her own right.
Did you mention Princess and the Frog in any of that?
Oh, Princess
Yeah,
and the Frog.
that was like tail end of.
I don't remember you saying.
I don't
it,
remember
though.
you saying it, yeah.
Yeah, that was. I kind of went through that quick. That was like tail end of the 2010s. Yeah, because that was like 2009 and up.
No, I was going to mention that
Yeah.
movie and Encanto is that I love the different culture music they have in these movies
Yep.
because, like we've said, with Disney, they try to force characters into different races, which is just stupid.
I will say this: we didn't. No disrespect to her by any stretch of the imagination. We did not need Ariel to be black for live action Little Mermaid. We just didn't.
Make an original character.
Inclusivity has its place.
Yep.
Yeah.
So, Maze brought this up, and I brought this up upstairs. When Disney wasn't trying to be inclusive,
It was fantastic.
they were
Exactly.
inclusive
It was
and
the better
phenomenal.
way to do it, yeah.
Yeah.
Because
Princess and the Frog was astonishingly well done.
Yeah. I love the
Like,
music in that
it,
movie.
And-
wasn't even the matter of like, and I'm going to say this because you're talking about it with Little Mermaid.
By all
It
means.
wasn't even the matter of like having a black princess. It was the factor of the culture
the
itself.
culture, culture is
Exactly. It's
Louisiana.
like the culture was the big inclusivity. I don't give a damn, what skin color the character is. Like,
Make her purple. I don't care.
Keep
Movie's
it,
great.
keep it to the culture. Keep it to that. If you want if you want a Cajun culture sort of thing, you need to have Cajun styled characters, whether
exactly.
they're white, black, Asian,
Whatever.
whatever.
Just like in Lilo and Stitch.
Asian Cajun would be really cool, though. If you could mix like Asian culture with like Cajun, like a Cajun shrimp fried rice.
Yes.
Welcome to City Walk. Take order, please.
Dude, now I'm fucking hungry. We need to make Cajun shrimp fried rice sometime. That sounds really cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, y'all can enjoy that.
Do it like
That
some
will-
crawdads and shit like that.
That'll end me.
He'll just.
But no, I loved the culture that they threw into that movie.
Exactly.
And just
Absolutely.
themed it based on that whole movie.
Also, fun
Yeah.
fact: the Firefly was voiced by the guy who voices Winnie the Pooh,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, can I say that?
and Dr. Facilier was voiced by the same guy who voices Goliath in Gargoyles.
Yeah, I can see that.
Keith David.
The side character for Princess and the Frog, not Tiana, but her friend. I love that was a character who should have had everything spoon fed to her. Like she was the princess in a sense. And then it was
Yeah.
then Tiana basically took that spot. But instead of being petty and jealous, like, a lot of characters would get, she was overjoyed at the fact that her friend had found love and had become a princess in her own right. She was like, that should have been me. It was like, oh my God, yes, bestie, let's fucking go!
Yeah, no, you're right.
Like, we need more.
Now we rule this world.
Yeah, we need more characters like that. I want to see more backup characters that, like, should have been the main focus, get it taken away from them, and just be like, yes, bestie, let's fucking go, boys.
I got one.
Yeah.
Nani. If you think about it, that could have easily made her main character.
Yeah,
But then Lilo adopted Stitch, like how the movie was supposed to go.
Nani's really bad, kind of bad though, homie. Like, ugh.
But also you think about it, like that's another one with culture because the manager at the luau thing, that's a white dude. So she's mad because it's a fakey luau.
Yeah,
She knows good and well what a real luau is.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I want to go to Hawaii someday to experience like a real luau.
But also
Hell yeah.
Lilo and Stitch.
We have like so many trips we need to plan someday.
Yeah.
Lilo and Stitch, Hawaiian roller coaster ride, and the other song were like amazing. We talk about some of the songs in some of these movies.
Well, and I was going to go to Encanto after that. That's another movie that has great,
Amazing inclusivity of the culture
Yep.
and the
oh my
characters.
gosh, it's awesome.
We don't
And I
talk
just,
about the Bruno.
yeah,
I'm the strong one. I'm not nervous. I'm as tough as the crust of the earth is.
yep.
It's a
I think she's probably my favorite.
People were like, "Oh, it's not a great movie," and then I sat down and watched it with because my niece is really weird. She gets into cycles of movies that she wants to just watch that movie for months on end. And then it's
Yikes.
like, so I sat down one day when they were like just starting Encanto up, and I'm like, I haven't heard the greatest things about this movie, but screw it, I'll sit down.
I
with my
think
niece
their
for an
gripe
hour.
is like there's no obvious villain. It makes you think about it. But almost like, and
That's the thing.
There was a film theory about that. There is an enemy in that movie.
who? Is it not the grandma?
The darker skinned sister with her hair up in a bun. Because she listens. I forgot what
The listening one?
Yeah, I forgot what the whole theory was, but like she listens in on conversations and stuff.
And she could plant. Yeah, that might be
Yeah.
right.
Well, how Matt Pat does it. Watch the video because he makes a lot of valid points to her point.
I should
being
listen. I should
towards
watch
the
that.
enemy.
I'll watch that later.
Yeah. But no, Kanto was great.
I loved Encanto, and on top of all that, just the colors and just the scenery is just so beautiful and vibrant.
And then the house
full
breaks
life
and it's just
shit.
complete dark and it's
yeah, and it's all dark.
it's
and
like
dreary.
oh my god.
Yeah,
Like something's like who's gonna break first?
yeah. And Moana, same way with like.
Moana was really good.
Yeah, I enjoyed Moana. That was a fun movie, but wasn't one of my favorites. But I still enjoyed it. With The Rock being that dude, it's like I didn't expect him to do that, but then once I watched him and listened to him, oh shit, that is The Rock.
Yep.
Yeah.
And it's like, wow, I wouldn't have. Did you see the one thing that I guess The Rock showed like his granddaughter?
No, he showed his daughter.
Showed his daughter, okay.
And it's the part where Maui's singing the song, and he goes, "You know, Daddy sings the song, right?" She's like, "No, you don't." He starts singing it, and she's like, "Shh, you're ruining the song."
Yep.
I'm like,
Yeah.
that's what I was laughing at.
That
I
was fun.
like, that's what you get for ruining Black Adam. I'll take any shot I can get with the Rocket Black Adam. All right. Just because I brought it up, top 5 Disney soundtrack. Real quick. It doesn't have to be in like, this is number 1, this is number 2, but just your top 5. In no specific order.
Princess and the Frog,
Yeah, I agree with that.
Aladdin,
100%.
Yeah.
Lion King.
100%.
Yeah.
Well,
We're probably all going to fully agree.
honestly, yeah. I might swap Princess the Frog, but
Mulan and Tarzan.
I could agree with that.
so mine is I'm lumping all Lion King in one because there's no song that does not miss in any 3 of them. Lion King 2, phenomenal soundtrack.
See, I don't remember the other two. That's the problem.
Aladdin, Mulan, Tarzan, Suitcase Stretching.
Oh, big shred. Oh, God, I think I broke something.
What's not number 5? All right, Suitcase, do yours. I gotta think about number 5 now.
I'm pretty much with him on it. Same stuff.
See, I can't fully say Princess Rock. I have not seen it fully yet. I got like
You sit down.
2/3 of the way
We gotta
through it.
watch like
That's-
all
yeah.
But it was also like 2 o'clock in the morning. I'm like, I need to sleep, and I never finished
Are
it.
you ready? Are you ready?
Let me look at my list real quick. I'm at the part where it's all Pixar. Go away. I ain't saying Pixar's bad, just I'm not looking at Pixar right now. God, that is I dropped a loaded question on myself with this. I don't want to outrageous say a movie just like, no, Hercules.
You're right.
In no specific order. Hercules is amazing.
Yeah, you're right.
Listen, there is certain songs where I just can't do it, like the certain love songs from some of the princesses do it. The only one I can tolerate is the one Meg does in Hercules. I can't tolerate the other ones. I can't do it. But that's like the one I'm like, all right, because half of it's the muses singing. All right, two more top 5s. Top 5 characters in general. Doesn't have to be your main character, whatever. Just top 5 characters.
Shit.
Stitch. That's a given. Phil. Scar. Do I put Scar here? Or do I put Scar on the other one? I'll put Scar on the other one. Timon and Pumbaa. Abu. No. Yes, Abu, but also Abu and Genie tied.
Even you can't think of the answer to your own question.
I can't. I got that far and I was like, oh. A lot of mine now are villains, but that's my next top 5. Bro. Mushu. Because I thought that Boo, but I'm like, wait, Aladdin, Genie.
I'd say Max.
Max
Because he went from a bratty teenager to, well, a bratty young teenager to actually appreciating his dad and you know, growing up.
You see him in House of Mouse, he's a waiter.
Yeah, so Max, Blue the bear, because he's just awesome.
Yeah.
And I got to go with Genie
Yeah.
because Robin Williams.
Genie's got to be in everybody's top 5. If he's not in your top 5 list, you're doing Disney wrong. I'll say it. You can come at me in the comments for it. I don't care. You're wrong.
The fox from Zootopia.
Nick.
Because,
Wilde.
again, he was one of those characters that was just a devious, you know,
Yeah.
doing these little side hustles to actually being a respectable policeman, you know, in the force.
Blood. Blood. Blood.
And one more. I would have to say Mulan, just because she actually was willing to sacrifice herself for the honor of her family.
There you go. We both just turned to suitcases at the same time.
Yeah.
I mean, my number one would probably be Ralph. Wreck-It Ralph. I would have to say Genie as well. I mean, it's hard not to pick Genie in a top 5. I agree with Mulan as well. Probably Stitch, and then probably Nick as well. I think we all generally have a somewhat similar taste, so it's really hard.
But now
to pick things 'cause it's like
here's the other kicker. My last top 5. Top 5 villains.
Maleficent.
Sleeping Beauty Maleficent or like Maleficent from the live action?
Sleeping Beauty, Maleficent.
I was like, I know literally they're the same thing, but they're not. They're not the same thing.
Yeah, Maleficent. Shan Yu.
Who was Shan Yu again?
Mulan.
Mulan.
Oh, I forgot the names.
Randall from Monsters Inc. Just because I
Bro, his whole squinty eye thing is
Yeah.
because this dude ain't got no glasses no more.
Yep.
Invest in some contacts,
it was
man.
such a good way to make
Bro,
a character work
that's
like that.
Steve Buscemi too.
I did like the King Candy and Wreck-It Ralph because of the twist, especially. Like, you knew he was bad to begin with, but then you
Just
find
because
out
he's
that-
like a little, like you could just tell he's too sweet for his own good kind
yeah,
of thing.
well, and then, like, the twist that came really solidified it, like, oh, shit, like, yeah.
Did you know that was Rob Paulson?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm getting there, boys.
Yeah, that's why this
I
is my
gotta say
last
the witch
episode.
doctor. Come on, because that line won't you shake a poor old sinner's hand
So
Because I've got friends
on the other side.
that was actually gonna be the first one I was gonna do was the witch doctor.
Are you ready?
It's just
Dr. Facilier.
Dr. Facility.
so the witch doctor. Yeah, I've
Super
seen
Saiyan 3 Eddie.
that. What was his character called in the Muppet Treasure Island? The main bad guy pirate. Yeah, what was his name?
I've read the book.
I like him.
I've seen Treasure Planet.
Muppet Treasure Island.
Yeah, I mean it's the same villain. They just made it futuristic. Long John Silver.
Okay, yes.
Like
Yeah,
I
so
knew
the
that too. I'm like,
The witch doctor,
Long John Silver.
Long John Silver.
Dr. Facilier, Long John Silver.
Scar,
Oh, you could not go wrong with Scar.
Far, because he was like just when he starts like really showing his evil, just that evil methodical laugh that he has. Like, oh, that's like the definition of the bad guy.
The reprisal of Prince Ali, and then that laugh starts. It's like, oh, he's lost it.
Oh, I need one more. Shere Khan.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
He was another character that, like, you just see how he talks, and how he speaks.
He
He's
knows
so evil.
He knows he's that guy in the jungle. He's so pompous. He knows he's got you until he doesn't
And
have
it's
you.
like, I know I can just slit your throat and kill you
Yep,
right now.
until he knows he does not have you.
Yeah. And you know, they put so much like facial animations movement into just an animal. It's just you can tell it's like, that's a bad.
Are we talking? We're talking cartoon, Shere Khan, right?
Yes. Well, yeah, with all the facial animations and shit, you know, put towards an animal.
Give me 1 second. I have a fun fact.
Menaki fun fact.
Hey, look at me. So the Jungle Book live action, their Shere Khan was, I don't know if it says it. That was Knuckles. And Deadshot. That was Idris Elba.
Interesting.
Yep. So my top 5. Scar is number 1 because Scar. You think about this. Even for how brief time it was in movie standpoint, Scar succeeded.
Yeah.
Scar got the throne. Yeah. He exiled stuff, but he's got it. Pride Lands went to the wayside because of it, but Scar succeeded. Hades. James Woods was perfect for Hades.
Oh yeah.
Jafar, just because, again, he succeeded for a brief time. It took Genie to do it, but he succeeded.
Yep.
And he won. Shere Khan, I got to give Shere Khan. That was, he knows he's got you. The only ones he wasn't going to mess with was the elephants. He'll mess with everybody else. You don't mess with the elephants. Even he knew that. And my number 5. See, I get this far and then I like brain stop. Honestly, Captain Hook.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
True. He is another one of those guys that just like, you look at him, it's like, that's a bad guy.
Yep.
It's not that he necessarily does super evil things. It's just the personality.
He's just like, bro, I don't like you, but I also like you.
He's like, I have fun dueling with you, but also go fuck yourself.
Yeah.
Mr. Shmee.
Yes.
So,
Mr. Smee, tickling my
have
nutsack.
you seen the sequel to Peter Pan?
No.
No, if I start talking about it, yes, you have. Called Hook, with Robin Williams playing an adult Peter Pan.
Nope.
Bro. Yeah, Robin Williams plays an adult Peter Pan, goes back to Neverland because Captain Hook kidnapped his son. And Mr. Smee, like they're on the boat, and Mr. Smee goes, I think I just had an apostrophe. And Hook is just like, I think you mean an epiphany. But then this also brought in Bangarang. And see, he reunites with the Lost Boys, and there's Rufio. He's turned him into almost skateboarding punks. But now Peter's part of it. And he's trying to like gain himself back of like, listen, these are my Lost Boys first, buddy, not yours. But then he ends up. So Peter grew up and became a lawyer.
Huh.
So I figured that one out. And he's like, I don't want to deal with my kids anymore, this, that, and the other, workaholic kind of thing. But he had to go back and get his kids from Neverland. And he believed again. And he met with a Wendy lady who was Professor McGonagall.
Well, shit.
And then I could go on a rant about Once Upon a Time, the show, because they took all of that and made it darker. It
I
was
want to save that
great.
for another video.
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
great. We went Disney.
Yes.
Hell yeah.
And if you don't like Disney, you can suck.
If you
both
don't like Disney,
my
I don't
left
like
and
you.
right ball sack.
Listen, if you don't like Disney, I don't like you, and I don't want to associate with you.
Gargle them in your mouth.
Like,
Hell yeah.
don't just don't. Okay, you're doing life wrong if you don't like Disney anymore.
You know, and there's haters out there that be like, "Oh, you're a fucking child if you like Disney and blah." It's like, yeah,
Yeah.
go fuck yourself.
Listen, I got
I am
emotional at a
child
movie.
eternally.
I got emotional at a movie called Coco. Okay.
Yeah, bitch,
Go.
suck it.
I got emotional in a movie. At the beginning of a movie called Up, which is just a house on balloons. Okay.
Hell yeah.
That's all we knew about it.
Squirrel.
Doug's number 6 actually on my list of top 5 characters. He's number 6.
I should have added him to mine.
He's
too.
there, but he's not there.
Yeah,
We did top 10, sure, but we didn't do top 10. I did top 5.
yeah.
And then we could go on and on and on and on and on about the music and the characters in Disney, but a lot of the movies are phenomenal.
Yeah.
There's a lot of misses, a good bit. But like the golden age up to the 90s and a little bit of the hits from like the 2010s and all, phenomenal movies.
Mm-hmm.
But I will say this, the 90s era was the best era of Disney movies.
No, I agree. But
we're all about half asleep right now, still ranting on Disney.
Yeah.
If you can't tell,
Disney World.
Yeah.
Were.
Disney World.
But like always, folks, I thank every single person listening to this long. Thank you for listening.
You're a
Thank
real
you,
trooper.
Our non-disclosed named people.
Yeah, I haven't come up with the name yet.
I want to thank you, Walt Disney, for making the movies and starting it all, even though you're dead and your head might actually be in the Magic Kingdom
I
castle.
still wonder if he's just cryogenically frozen somewhere.
Yeah,
We're going to get a Walt Disney bot here in like 10 years.
I could see that. He's gonna destroy the world,
There's going to run for president.
or he buys like DBC and a bunch of anime. There was a YouTuber
I like
watched.
this anime crap you guys have nowadays.
There's actually Catacris. I showed you a little bit of him.
Yeah.
He was like, "Hi, I'm Goku," and he's like, "You mean from Disney?" He's like, "It's only a matter of time." He's like, "I have a game for you." He's like, "Kamehameha," and his foot's like flying in the air. And his foot's just like hanging there. And he takes a game out of his pant leg.
Bro, I wish we could do an anime podcast, but that would not last long for you and me.
Yeah, there's only like one anime I actually.
I don't watch a ton
enjoy.
myself, but
I've watched a few. I've watched some of your your basic stuff. I've seen DBZ. I've seen Dragon Ball. I've seen some of Naruto. I stopped after Naruto. No, I stopped after Hokage died. I didn't
One
get
Piece.
far in One Piece. Bro, that stuff's still going on. Like, if it was on Toonami, I watched it. But I don't remember any of it.
yeah, fair enough.
I know
Yeah.
I know the given stuff from like DBZ and Naruto and all that, but I've maybe watched like 2 that were not on there. One was Seraph of the End, Vampire Reign, which is a vampire apocalypse anime, which is kind
that
of
sounds
great.
awesome, actually.
And the other one was Overlord, which added a new season, and I want it, but I got to rewatch it. The dude stayed on the servers for MMO that ended its servers, so now he can rule the entire game. And the game is almost like a real world kind of, think Dungeons and Dragons kind of thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, Sarah for the it's all the if you're above I think a certain age you turn into a vampire. And like the vampires can sniff you out, but if you're like a kid like 14, 13, 12 and under, you're immune to the vampire disease.
Huh.
So it's kind of wild. It was great anime. Yeah, that's Sarah for the end.
But
But anyway, yeah.
we may do that in the future.
Yes.
And if there's
Give us like 6 years to watch all the anime we need to watch.
seriously,
Especially One Piece.
hey, if there's anybody out there who wants to suggest some ideas for future episodes, please do not hesitate.
Absolutely. We got a
Put
lot.
your ideas in the comments. Don't forget to like and share and hit the subscribe button and just and smash the like button.
Or don't. We just kind of
Bro.
do these anyways.
Bro.
Yeah,
We're not that big enough to have that much hype.
yeah, you're right.
Just
I gotta at least try.
If you like the video, fart on that like button,
listen,
boys.
yes.
Give it pink eye.
Yes,
If
open
you-
your cheeks and just insert it into your anus, and be like,
Insert bag or select.
I need to ask you a few questions.
Bro, they've already clicked off the video at this point.
Yeah, more than like.
Insert cash or select credit type. Incorrect item in the bagging area.
Bro, just like the video, please. Just
Incorrect item in
please
the bagging
send a
area.
comment. Subscribe if you want to.
Incorrect item in the bagging area.
Every like makes them stop.
My